Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend DG Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
Diggity dank.
Hello and welcome back to another week of the Nightwing news. Pirate edition. I am Phil. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, it is.
Hi, I'm Kristen.
Yes, so we have the newish. It's another new issue episode, Nightwing 108, Titans number 5, and World's Finest, Teen Titans number 5. And we got news, and we have a new event coming here soon. All right. So, should we start with, I know we mentioned it before, but we got the official word since the last time we met here. Yes, Harley Quinn is getting a season 5, so we will resolve that Nightwing storyline.
Well, will we?
well, I'm sure we'll see more of it.
Yes. One would think.
I mean, it's so good we're not just going to end right there.
No, it might tear Batgirl apart because her friend Nightwing is mad at Harley.
Yes. So, see what effects the Lazarus Pit had on Dick, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I just wonder how long we're going to have to wait for that.
I don't know. Yeah, only time will tell.
All shows have been delayed because of that writer's strike, so hopefully sometime next year. And of course, next week, I believe Beast World is, I believe it starts. I think I don't know if it's the first issue of that miniseries or a one shot or something, but I believe Beast World starts.
I mean, it must, because I saw something that said Beast World starts in November, and I thought, well, I better get cracking then because November's almost over.
I was going to say, that would have to be next week.
That it would.
Yes, Titans Beast World number 1 comes out. Yes, next week. So, and we'll get in a little more into that with the Titans issue and even the Nightwing issue, because I think they said Beast World kind of starts next issue in Nightwing, and I was like, wait a minute, we didn't wrap up this storyline yet. But I was just reading. I think that's like we're gonna wrap up the story in Nightwing in the main story, and then since we finish the backup story.
So Beast World will be the extra story.
Beast World's going to be the backup in next issue of Nightwing.
Yep. Okay, all right, that makes sense.
So. And then it said something about the issue after that too. So I don't know if it's just the next issue it's going to be the backup, or if it's going to be all back. It's going to be backups the whole time.
Yeah, I did see somewhere. I mean, it must have been in the comics. They have that checklist for Beast World and Nightwing. 2 Nightwing issues were listed on there.
Yeah,
109 and 110, I think so.
And I don't know if I was just reading something like comments under one of, I don't know if it was the review for this issue or not, but I don't know if someone did the math because I don't see it on the cover, but someone was claiming issue 113 that we'll be getting here in a few months is the Legacy 300 issue. So,
oh man, well, yeah,
like if you add up all the Nightwing series,
yeah, well, I think he went to 100.
Well, it was like
I think it may be more than that. I thought Nightwing only went to like 157 issues.
Yeah, but
right, but then it'd be counting New 52
and this series. Yeah, I wonder if Grayson counts too or not. But yeah, they would count New 52. Yeah, it would at least count everything that's been named Nightwing, even if I don't know if like the mini series we got back in the day that might count too. So. But so yeah, someone claimed 113 would be Legacy number 300. So
We'll see if DC says anything about it.
maybe coming out of Beast World, yeah, we might get.
Because they love, I mean, because DC loves those kind of things. So we'll see if they,
Yeah, they'll probably mention it because I was trying to look.
if they say something.
Yeah, we'll have to see because I don't think the solicits for that issue are out yet. So, but that'd be cool. Big oversized issue. All right. I don't think we have any other Nightwing news.
I don't think so.
All right. So should we get to the new issues?
Yeah. How do you want to go?
I mean, should we start with Teen Titans since that came out actually last week?
Yeah, we could do Teen Titans, and end with Nightwing.
Yes. Yeah, let's do that. All right.
Sounds super.
So all right, so World's Finest, Teen Titans number 5. What did you think? I mean, it opens up with basically Dick swinging to the rescue.
I thought it was good. The cover kind of cracked me up.
I know. I'm like, this doesn't happen in this issue.
Right, I know that it was it's weird. I don't know why I'm expecting it to happen. Because a lot of times the covers aren't always directly related to it's like not that they don't illustrate something inside it. I mean, I guess it's kind of like it prepped you for him, spoiler alert, revealing his identity to his friends at the end.
On the last page. Yeah, I thought that him revealing his identity on the last page was going to be the next to the last page, and then the last page was going to be this. You're grounded.
Oh. Like Batman said, like Batman's like a Jedi. He's like, I sense a disturbance in the Force.
He's Batman. He has spy. He has spy cameras and stuff everywhere.
He has a tracking device on Dick that if he says his name, sends him an alert.
Or Dick revealed his identity to everyone, and then Roy like spills the beans to Oliver, and Oliver says something to Bruce, and
right. We'll see what happens next time.
That'd be funny. Oliver Queen not supposed to know who I am. Oh yes, but we did get a look at our what is it? The Terror Titans.
Yep.
So yeah, because we did get the we did get that flashback to several months beforehand when what's his face was trying to join the Teen Titans.
No, not Livewire.
Haywire.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was trying to steal stuff, so that's.
Well, yeah, because he wanted to steal this information off this computer, so they can like blackmail and yeah.
I will say the one thing that is probably just a personal preference. I feel like the Titans are too ripped in this for Teen Titans. Like Dick looks too muscular for a teenager. Like, look at how bulging his biceps are on that one page.
I know. But again, I'm sure, when he's not either out with Batman or out with the Titans, Bruce does have him training, so.
No, I know. And that's what I said. I mean, it makes sense. It's just my preference.
I guess, is
for Dick to be drawn less, like, just to differentiate him more from Bruce. Because Bruce is like, very big. And Bruce is like the Dorito, like, like Captain America.
Yeah, I mean, it might make sense for like Wally to be smaller because I mean, think how many calories Wally's burning in a day.
Right, and I mean, I guess you do have to be very muscular to be a male gymnast.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Sometimes I guess sometimes I feel like it makes him look too old.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
In the Teen Titans. But like I said, it's not like it's wrong. It's just a preference. Because then in the page where he's walking with Donna, where he's like, "How can I help?" It's like he looks a lot smaller.
Yeah. Like shorter than her, do you mean? Or just thinner?
Yeah, thinner. I mean, it's fine if he's shorter than her. He's supposed to be. But then again, when the one where he's like, I don't know if Batman's still, he looks so adult in that one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But yeah, he just complained about how Batman's still trying to get him to leave the Titans and stuff. I love. I can barely tolerate Speedy, and his mentor is a carbon copy of mine.
Burn.
Exactly. Well, again, back in the day, Oliver had an Arrow cave, an Arrow car. Yeah.
An Arrow cave, which, as Harley points out in Injustice, should be called the Quiver.
Exactly.
Which is a good name.
But yeah, then they get the call back to Terror Titans. Mm-hmm. Which is the Ant and Toy Boy's back. But then no one's like following Dick's orders, like Donna and Molly. Dick just snaps at him. It's like, stop acting like a dumb kid and grow the hell up. Because as Donna was saying before, yeah, it's like, yeah, Roy gives him an attitude, but like Wally basically worships Dick.
So I guess obviously this is before they're buddies, I guess.
Well, yeah, because I guess they grow closer once he reveals his identity.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's kind of brutal. Like Roy takes an arrow through like his wrist, basically, or into his wrist from Artemis.
Yeah.
Tells him, I'll be happy I wasn't aiming for your fat head.
Rude. When Haywire sneaks up on him.
Nope. Yeah, it's because he tells him he never forgives and he never forgets. You made a fool out of me back in the day, so I formed my own team of heroes.
Classic villain monologuing, because he didn't really make a fool. It's not like it was public humiliation. They were just like, no, dude, we're not going to steal. And he was like, ah!
I know. Well, again, I mean,
I'm so mad that we're not stealing.
You wouldn't let me do anything I wanted. But he tells them, he's like, yeah, today's not about, I'm not going to murder you. Today's not about that. It's all about humiliation. Oh, I'm sorry. # humiliation.
Look at that. I mean, that was a little funny.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised the next time we see Bruce, he's also going to be mad at Dick, not only for revealing his identity, but in this beatdown. I mean, everyone's got their phones. I'd be like, you were captured on camera. Bruce doesn't like that stuff.
No, but that must happen. People must be trying, even in Gotham.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, Roy's
you can see how they're fraying, because Roy was like, I heard you talking about me.
Mm-hmm. From last issue. Yeah, and Garth's like, no, we weren't. And Donna's like, don't pick on him. Back off. I'm capable of defending myself. Because Donna's complaining before. Garth wasn't open with her. And she's like, oh, now you're talking to me. Then Wally and Bumblebee are going at it. And
you can't bring in somebody out of nowhere.
Then Dick comes in and says, don't take your anger out on Karen. He goes, what do you want from me? I'm just a dumb kid, remember?
I feel like maybe he was going to apologize. He's like, hey, And
then Roy, you're not a child, you're worse, you're an idiot. And the rest of them just start fighting, and Dick.
Well, I mean, my favorite part, I think, kind of is how Roy's like, I live in a mansion. You guys think your lives are cooler? And Wally's like, we didn't say that. And then Garth is like, Roy, I do sense some emptiness inside you. It's like, yeah, I mean, Roy is way overcompensating.
Well, yeah, because I think because he feels again. I think he just feels frustrated. Because he is an orphan and stuff, and
Yeah, and Ollie's being a crap parent.
well, yeah. It's never home half the time, and again, he probably saw like. At least in this story, Wally seemed to have like a perfect family. So
Then they're fighting, and Dick's like,
Dick gives him the Batman enough. He's like, we can fix this. You just need to cool down. Ultimately, this is on me as team leader. Because Roy's like, you got that right. He's like, and that's the big thing, really. Why are you leader? Why is a guy with a batarang bossing around people with actual superpowers? And Donna's like, yeah, trust me, always saying it. Here we are. Trust me, trust me. So they're all like, yeah, you asked for total trust, but you don't trust us. Because Roy's like, Roy, Karen, Garth, Wally, Donna, you unknown. We're open with each other. You won't stop hiding behind a mask on the orders of the big bad Batman. That's when Karen's like, no, he's all right. It's no surprise. We fell apart. Been praying for weeks. You want to keep us functional? You have to be honest with us. He goes, I can't disagree with that. Not anymore. Yes, he takes off.
Yeah, I find it so interesting because I get it on the one hand, and on the other hand, it's also, I mean, this is a trope that always happens. I feel like in the Teen Titans, you get it, but you also are like, come on, guys, you are all still kids. And if you're like, it should be a good, it should be an okay excuse if you're with your kids, and you're like, I can't do that. My parents say no.
Yeah.
Like the other kids should accept that.
But I mean, it's not like typical kids either. It's like, oh, you want us to follow you into battle where we can, worst case scenario, get killed. So I'm assuming, I mean, we saw the sleepover, but I'm assuming, Dick wasn't hanging out with them, outside of the costume then. So
No, yeah, because he wasn't
yeah.
there. Yeah, it was just the three of them.
That just reminds me of that Teen Titans Go episode where he takes off the mask and he's super good looking.
Yeah, they like totally morph his face. Oh, Teen Titans Go.
But I mean, I do like that updated costume. I know you like the shorts and stuff, but
I mean, it makes way more. I mean, the shorts are always ridiculous. That's why
yeah.
I like it, because it's so ridiculous. But yes, I mean, of course, it makes more sense. Like, why would you not wear pants? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Exactly. All right.
So I mean, honestly, even Aqualad's wearing it, because didn't he kind of not always wear pants?
I can't remember. Maybe. I'm not sure. Well, I was gonna say in the flashback in the beginning we saw Donna in shorts, and now she's got her full red costume. Yeah. Yeah. So, any other thoughts on this?
I mean, obviously they're gonna kick the Terror Titans' butts, because
oh yeah,
next week or next month is the last one, isn't it? Only 6 issues.
I think so. That's what I was about to look up, because I'm pretty sure it is.
That'll be a wrap.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this isn't an ongoing. It'd be cool if it was, but.
Yeah, I definitely remember it was a miniseries, because when I saw that, I was like, oh.
Yeah, I can't see, but I'm assuming 6 is going to be the last one.
I think that's what they said before. And yes, when I opened up regular Titans, since we're going there next, yes, it just Nightwing 109 and 110 are part of Beast World.
Yes, That's what I'm saying. So I know the backup in 109 they said is going to be Beast World. I wonder if 110 is going to be the whole thing or just the backup again. But yes, let us get to Titans number 5 because
now we go to grown-up Titans.
Yes.
Some of whom are the same.
Yes.
Well, three of the 5. Well, no, I guess it's 6 because Karen's in it. Half of them are there.
Yeah, Dick, Donna, and Wally. Back to the demolition team.
Yep.
So yeah, Beast Boy says this place gets devastated by fire, and you come here to make life worse for cash. Seriously, what's wrong with you?
So is Beast Boy making himself larger?
That's what it looks.
He looks so. I was gonna say, and then he walks up to this demolition guy, and the demolition guy's so small.
Yeah, he is making him so. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking part of this is like his powers are expanding and stuff, and like even later on where he becomes like a whole like flock of bees and stuff, and Swamp Thing asked Raven, aren't you worried about him because his mind goes from so that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that's what sets off Beast Wars. Something goes wrong, something with those powers, like maybe he becomes like a whole herd of something and just keeps expanding or something. Or he's gonna like try to like guard like the whole world and just start sending out more and more of himself.
Yeah. We shall see soon.
Like you said, next week that for one shot should be coming out. I was gonna say we could discuss that next. Oh wait, no, we're recording for that. Never mind. But December we will definitely be talking some Beast World kids. But then we get the whole thing with Raleigh finally.
Titans trophy room on Mars.
Yes. You could tell the setup was coming because like, oh, look at that weapon. That's dangerous. Oh, look at that. That's dangerous. And then when they tries to push the button and they're just like, no, we disarmed everything.
Well, also they had to be sure to know. Wally, Linda!
But yeah, then the Titans go to... Yeah, I'm not familiar with this guy, but yeah, I thought I'd heard there was a new Swamp Thing. So yes.
Okay, I was going to ask you. I was like, is this a new guy?
Yeah, it must be because it's not Alec Collins. So yeah, I thought I heard something about a new Swamp Thing. So
it's a new. There's not more than one Swamp Thing.
I'm not exactly sure what's going on with Swamp Thing right now. So
okay, but when they did the Swamp Thing show, this wasn't the guy.
No, I think it was the original guy. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, the original guy. Well. Yeah, Swamp Thing is so weird. I think after New 52, they went back. It was the scientist transformed, but it's like when Alan Moore was writing it in like the late 80s and stuff, and like, before Alan Moore's run, it was like, oh yeah, I was a scientist turned into this swamp creature. Then Alan Moore comes in and was like, but no, that guy died. You're just like a swamp. You're just like a plant that like kept the memories of this dead guy, and you thought you were that dead guy, but you're not.
Interesting.
Very
excellent. Yeah, I must admit I don't know a lot about Swamp Thing aside from like he's swampy and the green. So I was like, oh, when she said he's like, you need Swamp Thing, I was like, oh, Swamp Thing is like a guy that becomes Swamp Thing. I thought they would have to go find him in a swamp.
Yeah, I was gonna say the original couldn't transform back and forth, so I guess this new guy can transform back and forth.
Well, I mean, it would be hard to have a regular life otherwise because people would notice you for sure.
Oh yeah. But yeah, so Beast Boy and the others ask him to help try to regrow the ecosystem. What was that, Borneo? Yeah.
But I thought that was cool how Starfire just kind of touches his shoulder and he's like, oh, hey. Boom, flowers plant.
Oh yeah, because she said her energy is ultraviolet. Or he said it. There's sunshine. We can use that. I love possessed Linda. It's just like hitting the button, like
and it's like, yeah, we neutralized all the weapons.
Yeah, Dick, it would be pretty irresponsible not to.
Plus, we knew they had a plan. And then, she throws up the creepy alien thing.
I mean, that thing must be getting kind of desperate because I'm like, it can only attach itself to one person, right? I'm like, the other Titan's going to be like, oh, hey, my buddy, unless it was going for Wally just because it was his super speed, he can knock everyone else out, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I assume it's trying to kill him, right?
I didn't know if it was trying to take him over, like it took over Linda, and then, they'd be like,
Make him kill himself or something?
Or kill Dick or something.
Yeah, because, well, but if they were supposed to, wasn't it like Wally was shot?
I think, but I'm guessing they must have changed stuff because they suspect Linda. I don't know, but
yeah, obviously. And then good thing electricity killed it and didn't like make it grow bigger or something.
Yeah, Dick fries it. Yeah. But yeah, Linda's back to normal, and Wally, you were right, Dick. Yeah.
It's like Flash was shot at point blank range. Someone close to Wally. It wasn't a huge leap to mind controlling alien parasites.
I love Wally. Mind controlling alien parasites would have been a huge leap for anyone who isn't you.
Like, I don't know. I bet the other Titans could have made that leap. Like, regular people, no. Because we'd be like, mind controlling alien parasites, that's ridiculous.
I mean, I can see where you get the mind control, but I guess once you see the meteor or whatever, you're just like, okay, it could be aliens. All right.
Yep. Parasite's so gross, though.
And they're asking, Dick's like, yo, you got it from Garth, right? She's like, yeah, burst from him. There's nothing I can do.
Burst from his mouth right into your mouth. Ugh.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but that like super grosses me out.
Ew, germs.
Yes.
Oh yeah, then back in Borneo, Swamp Thing's trying to help the others regrow the environment.
Yep, explaining how we need, sunshine, but also bugs and stuff.
Yeah, he's like, we need to rebuild the whole thing because otherwise, what we grow here is not going to last. Yeah, so Garth becomes a whole bunch of is it bees?
Yeah, I think maybe different kinds of bugs.
Maybe, yeah.
Sure.
The butterfly. Is he the butterflies too, or is that just?
Yeah, I don't know if he can become all of them at once or if he has to be like all one kind and then switch. But yeah, he does butterflies and dung beetles and ladybugs and I guess he can do multiple at the same time because in that last one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because that's the other thing that Mike's probably gonna set off Beast World because Raven says what happens if one of the bees he is eaten or crushed? He says he feels that a little piece of himself fading away. Yeah. But it never stops him. So yeah, I wonder if that's going to be part of the problem where it's just like, if enough of them gets eaten away, where it's just enough where he's like, yeah, you know what, I can spread it over the whole planet.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. But yeah, you're right. I think since you mentioned, since it's new that he can split into lots of different animals, I must have something to do with that.
Yeah, I think that was the whole point of this part of the story, where it's I think we're setting up for Beast World. Yeah. Especially since isn't Tom Taylor writing that? So. Yep.
Well, yeah. Then I love when they come boom to me through. Flash, you're safe. And he's like, Linda tried to kill me. And Beast Boy's like, that's awkward. And he's like, yeah, it's an alien parasite mind control. And then Beast Boy, all right, we've all been there. Who hasn't?
Yes. So of course, yeah. I mean, stating the obvious, but Dick's like, yeah, I think Tempest is in trouble. And there's more going on with the Church of Eternity than we know.
Don't you kind of wish? I mean, so on the one hand, and no, it would be horrible for mind control alien parasites to be real. But on the other hand, What if you did something you really regretted, and if they were real, you could be like, "Sorry, everyone, I was under the control of a mind controlled alien parasite, so that wasn't me."
Oh, there's so many things from comics. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how worlds aren't completely chaos because it's like it, you know, in those Avengers movies. Remember when Thanos snapped half the people away? And I'm just like, if anyone wanted to fake their death, they could easily do it. They'd be like, people would just assume you got snapped.
Be like, "Yep, I got snapped." Yeah.
But yet this ecosystem's regrown, and so the Titans ask this new Swamp Thing to be part of the Titans.
And he says he would like that. I think he wants to be like a part-time member.
Yes, yeah, he says he has responsibilities, and they're just like, yeah, really, can we remember the Titans at least part time? And he said he'd really like that. But then, oh, this guy who's heading the Church of Eternity, yeah, they see Flash is alive, and he's not happy.
Brother Eternity, formerly known as Brother Blood, the brother formerly known as Blood.
Oh yes. But then, yeah.
But then he reveals. He says it's time for the human race to end. Oh, he's not human.
Got them green eyes, yep.
And he's orange. Tamaranian. Wasn't there something? I feel like now that seeing him with those eyes and like wiping the makeup off, there was something about something Tamaranian in one of the earlier.
Yeah, I can't remember. Maybe.
Yeah, I feel like there was something. So him being Tamaranian is not entirely out of left field.
And so yeah, kids, Beast World is coming next. Beast World #1 is coming next week. Oh, maybe Titans Beast World Evolution too, because those are both listed under November. So I'm assuming those are both.
Yeah, I mean they must come next week because that's it.
Or I'm trying to remember, was that the one I thought there might be one? I'm trying to. Oh, you know what? Evolution might be. I think that was out this week, but it was like all like reprints. Like it took like some of the story, like previous stories. Like it might have been that Tales of the Titans issue with him in it. Like he was in some of the backups in Action Comics recently. So I think it was Evolution might have been just a reprint where they were like collected all those and put them in one book. So.
Oh, like Garth things?
Yeah, just the recent Garth stuff. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So if you haven't been, okay, it's it's like a cliff notes. Like here's what you need to know. Oh, okay.
Like I'm sure you probably have been reading Action Comics, so if you didn't read those backups, you could get that and have that along with the.
Oh, I see. I have not, but hopefully that won't be a problem because I don't buy it.
No problem. Oh man, so there's like in December there's.
Titans. Yeah, there's a lot.
Beast World Waller Rising, Beast World Tour Metropolis, Beast World 2, Beast World World Tour Gotham, Action Comics 1060, Beast World Central City, Nightwing 109, Beast World 3, and Titan 6. Oh, so there's so issues 1, 2. Oh no, issues 2 and 3 will be next month, and then in January you get 4, 5, and 6. Along with your regular Titans and Nightwing issues.
Yeah, I think those are the ones and I think I requested Beast World Gotham, but I'm not getting all this stuff, so hopefully I'll be able to figure it out. I figure it won't be like that.
Yeah, the stuff like Gotham.
I mean, the thing is, like, the main Beast, I mean, if you want to know the Beast World, the main Beast World has the main story. Everything else is just an tie-in.
I'd say probably the mini series and maybe like Nightwing and Titans. The rest of it, like the ones with like mention like each individual city, it's probably just like, oh, this is what the heroes of this city are doing during this event. It's gonna be stuff like that, probably.
Yeah. So it's like not a big deal to get Beast World because I already get Titans and Nightwing. So I'm not buying all the other random stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if I'm gonna buy all of them, but like next month,
draw the line somewhere.
Yeah, Action Comics 1060 next month. I get Action Comics anyway, so I will report back on that.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, so should we get to
Let's get to the pirates.
Arr. lots of betrayal here.
Well, that's true.
I mean, it starts with an attempted murder.
Yeah.
The guy comes in, stabs B's bed, and Dick, oh, you must really hate that bed. He's like, yeah, we decided to be pretty stupid for her to sleep in her own room when there's a murderous traitor on board. Oh, and I love that another. That's not even Bruno Redondo, I don't think, but in the style of
No,
like.
it says it's Burn.
Yeah.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah, I think it's Stephen Byrne. Yeah. But
Yeah,
basically,
yeah.
in the
Oh,
Bruno
yeah, yes.
Redondo style, just the Dick chasing that guy down the stairs and stuff.
Yeah.
He's like, where are you planning to run to? We're on a boat. Is your escape plan to do laps and hope I get tired? Because that's not going to happen. There's so much cardio involved in being a superhero. So he captures this guy and they try to interrogate him. Because she's like, my brother sent you. He's like, he did, but he didn't need to. You are not a blood. You are not our captain. He says a bad word. He says, you're a.
I like how this it's nice because it kind of, I feel like, is a good, which, I mean, they haven't explicitly said this. I don't know if they will, but it's kind of a good parallel with Dick, since he's Bruce's son, but technically he's like not Bruce's blood son. And to some people, that's a big deal. But I definitely think my favorite line is the guy who, I'm not even sure the guy, when Nightwing's like, okay, he's tied up, you don't have to beat him. And he's like, my fist slipped.
Lucas, yeah.
Right, yeah, Lucas. Yeah, Travis is the best. Yeah, I was gonna, yeah, Lucas. My fist slipped. Classic.
Because B's like, get what you can out of him, but do not resort to violence. Oh, yeah, and then this whole thing with when Dick froze last issue, B's like, you're not going to freeze again, are you? He's like, I honestly have no idea. I don't know what happened. And she's like, I want you for your abilities. I don't want to have to hold your hand any more than I already have. He's like, any more then? He's like, have you been helping? Oh, here's the big revelation. He's like, you've been helping me. He's like, are you behind some of this stuff in Bloodhaven? She's like, yeah. She goes, I've been greasing the wheels. She's like, even with the mayor on your side, what you've managed would have been impossible. Just from all the, she's like, all of the Haven would have been doomed by years of bureaucratic inaction.
Yeah, and I think this is kind of the first time that we've really gotten the hint of that. Like, there hasn't been indications that, like, some sort of shadowy organization. I guess they're almost setting B's piracy up as like a good court of owls.
Kinda, yeah. And again, too, it kind of makes sense because it's like, otherwise, again, it's a comic book story, but you'd be like, no, none of all that stuff couldn't have happened that quickly. He couldn't have steamrolled that through that quickly.
Right. Yeah.
But then, yeah, she gets up in his face.
And then I'm just kind of forgetting. So B talked about some of this stuff when they were together. I guess, like, we need better social programs and stuff in Bloodhaven, right?
Yeah, like I think they showed her maybe just like working in the community. Nothing big, but just like she basically just looked like a volunteer with stuff. But yeah. Oh yeah, because then she yells at him, but like she's like,
yeah, he's like, I was kind of considering your good work. She's like, you could have like checked in and acknowledged that. And he's like, no, I can't. She's like, oh yeah, because you told me that lie about not loving me and walked away. I bet it felt like some noble sacrifice, something like that.
Well, your sacrifice, Grayson. He said he was trying to protect her. She goes, what about Batgirl? You don't seem to be worried about her safety. He's like, I'm always worried about her safety, but she's a superhero. She goes, and I'm a pirate queen. Why did you know that? And then it hits her. She's like, no, I suppose you didn't.
Yeah. As far as he knew, you were a bartender.
Exactly. It's like you really weren't honest with him in that respect, B.
Yes. Although in her defense, when her character was created, she wasn't a pirate queen.
That's true.
This is B's retcon.
Yes, I was going to say yes. The power of the retcon, yes.
Yeah.
So she says they'll get there at dawn. So they basically have this like pirate city in the mountain or something.
Yeah. And then they have like all these pretend recreations of like Black Mana. So that's like recreations of Atlantean stuff.
I guess, yeah. I mean, that's like you see Black Manta and Ocean Master's helmets there, which are like Aquaman's like big two enemies. So,
oh, okay.
I guess I don't know. I guess it's supposed to scare people.
They said something about the anti-Atlantean defenses. I mean, which I think is the like fake rock wall or whatever.
I guess
it's very bad. It's very Batcave. Like we shoot into the waterfall.
Yeah, I think it's just supposed to scare them into thinking, "Oh, we beat all these major badasses from the ocean." Yeah.
But then it's kind of cool. This pirate city is like this is something. Parts of the world that remain hidden, even to you and your friends. You know who's gonna flip his finding out there's secret things he didn't know about?
Wait.
Batman!
I was gonna say I know who's gonna flip.
Batman. My favorite character.
Yes.
Yes, Batman. When Dick gets home and he's like, yo, Bruce, guess what? There's this pirate city. Batman will be like, what? A pirate city that I didn't know about?
Or you know what? Or Bruce goes, yeah, I knew. And he'd be like, why did you tell me? It was B. Yeah, I knew. Why did you tell me?
Right. No. He better not know. He can't know everything.
Oh, but I love how it's like, yeah, for Dick to basically hang out with them here, yeah, he has to pretend to be the captain's consort.
They're like, traditionally, you don't speak. He's like, okay.
Oh, they even have a $1. You have a multinational coffee franchise here?
Oh, yeah, that's supposed to be like Starbucks, right?
I guess, yeah. And he's like, yes, the worst pirates on the island. But Dick's like, we're being watched. And then they go to the building where they're supposed to be safe. But, you know, B's brother's in there. He guns down Lucas.
Right, well, because Dick can sense something isn't right.
And he's like, we're being watched. And Lucas is like, oh, we're always being watched. The captain's adored. He's like, no.
It's the wrong kind of watching. This isn't nice watching. I know. And then Lucas.
Yeah, because he even tells B, you're not my sister. You're a chunk of driftwood my father fished out of the sea and carved into a shape he liked.
Dirk, what a loser.
I know. But no, the assistant, Lindsay, who seemed like, you know, B's assistant or whatever. But yeah, she's working with with the brother.
Well, and I liked how Dick mentioned like tradition ahead of her captain. Like that was a good thing. That it's, you know, he's like, you don't need to bow. And she's like, nope, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yep. B's like, I didn't think you'd stoop so low. He's like, oh, you have no idea how low I've sunk. Who do you think told Zuko about the diamond in the hold in the first place? I told several ruthless, greedy thugs, knowing at least one would deal with Dad. Job done.
Yeah, like what a huge Dirk is a huge butthole. He even got he got his own dad murdered. Dang, dude.
He wanted power.
It's very Kylo Ren of you.
So yeah, Dick's like, yeah, there's gunmen all over the place. So he drops the gas balls. Yeah, hits the brother.
Okay, also it kind of cracks me up how Dirk's pirate outfit is like part pirate and part bellhop.
Yeah, he's like wearing like a tie.
In the vest.
I'd be like, yeah, what kind of pirate are you? You're wearing a tie.
Maybe he's the kind of the pirate that's like pirate's data, you know. He's like a streaming pirate.
And BC's yelling traitors, and Lindsay's like, there could be no betrayal of one who was never our captain.
But then B cuts her gun with her sword.
Yeah.
That's a impressive sword.
And then hits her. So then B yells, Dirk's running. So B runs after him.
He's like, wait.
And Dick too, but not before. Big spoiler here, kids. If you don't want to hear it, stop right here. Okay, big spoiler alert. Yeah, he stabs B. I mean,
yeah, like kind of down in the stomach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm wondering. I mean, it's the kind of wound you could probably survive, but yeah, he stabs her. And
well, I also can't help but wonder if something with the water, since it's this kind of special pirate cove area.
But it is a big, but it is a big drop, though. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but she landed in the water.
Yeah, but you know what's gonna happen? Dick's probably gonna jump in, fish her out, and they'll get her like patched up or something. Yeah.
Better, because that'll be a crappy way for B to go.
But that is a good, almost a little cliffhanger, because it's like, it's not Dick. Like if this happened to Dick, Dick's gonna survive. But it's like B,
right,
you kind of have that doubt where it's like, she might not, we wouldn't like it, but she might not survive. So that is a good cliffhanger.
Better though.
But yes, this.
Oh yeah, to be concluded. Oh yeah, you're right. Next time.
Yep. But we do get the conclusion to the backups. This backup story we've been doing, because the Beast World will be the next backup story.
That's right.
Oh, how did we find out about who this guy in the hat and glasses is? How'd you like that? It's a guy we saw in 1949.
That's a deep cut. That's a deep cut. I went back and read that issue though.
If I had read this before today, I probably would have. But I was like, did she? I wonder if she read this issue, Detective 150.
I did after that. I was like, dang. So I'll tell you about it.
Nice, yeah. Well,
yes.
Dick says it's Hatch Marlin, who had a getaway service for fellow criminals.
Yes, all the way back in Detective Comics 154, December 1949. Yes. I know. That's why I said, I was like, yeah, that's a deep cut. That's golden age. It's golden age. So yes, I went back and read it. Hatch Marlin looks similar, just obviously more basic since it was the 40s, so they only had 4 colors. But yeah, he was running. Well, actually, when I read it, I was a little like, because in the 1949 issue, they literally call it an underground railroad for criminals. And I was like, that is in bad taste. That is in bad taste.
Well, I mean, it was 1949.
Exactly. So that is why they call it now a getaway service. Because what they called it in 1949 is not going to fly.
Wait a minute.
But yes, it was one of those classic issues where they're like, criminals are getting away. How can we stop it? So Batman, of course, whips out the old disguise kit and turns himself into some random felon who gets sent up to the big house. And, of course, there involves the felon's girlfriend coming and like helping them out. And then, at the end, the felon turns straight because of the love of a good woman.
Oh,
so,
no.
It was pretty classic 1949.
They're not allowed to do this. Don't bring up an issue. It's not on the app. So don't bring up an issue if it's not on the app. Come on.
Well, it's in Batman the Golden Age Omnibus Volume 7. So
nice.
It's in fact the first issue in that one. So
because that was my first thought. If not before we recorded this, after I was like, maybe I'll jump on the app and read this. Nope, can't do that.
Well, that's what happens.
That would be great advertising too, because they could even, they give you the little editor's note. They could have been like, oh yeah, Detective Comics 145. Go check it out on the DC Unlimited app.
That's true.
I've been following you for a long time. Yoga, pancake parties with girls downtown.
Yeah. Maybe that's why he's rolling his eyes. He's like, my sisters.
So I thought it was like, Dick's like, what about my night? I hope I keep some pretty odd hours. I'm like, was he trying to test him to see if he was following him as Nightwing? Because
I think so.
He like throws him on the ground, and the guy's like, I've trained for years. He's like, Krav Maga. Sistema, Eskrima, and Dick. I can barely keep up with my kickboxing lessons at the Y.
Somehow, though, I doubt that.
And a bunch of people with phones find. I love it's like, oh, I think I hear the sound of a girl crying over here. Because Hatch is now strung up. I'm assuming Titans fans because one's wearing a Nightwing shirt, one's wearing a Flash shirt, and one's wearing.
Wonder Girl. Yeah.
Yeah. I love one of them. Should we help him down? And the other one, are you kidding me? Batman or something just got him. This ain't normal. Let's call the cops. I'm calling 911.
Smart children.
Yes.
And then the next one that cracks me up. Although, do movie theaters really have these rules anymore? I figure a movie theater would be happy to take your money even if the show started.
Yeah, as far as I know, you can come and go as you please in a movie. I mean, yeah, if it's like live theater, I think they might have rules. But yeah, with a regular movie, I think you can come and go as you please.
I feel like if the movie started, you're like, oh, hey, I showed up 20 minutes late to the movie. Can I still buy a ticket? I'd be like, yeah, sure. I'll sell you the ticket. Like, I would feel like the company would be like, yeah, sure. We'll sell you the ticket. We don't like, if you want to give us your money for something you've already missed part of, go for it.
Yeah, you're going to buy 2 tickets for the same movie? Yeah, sure. Go ahead. And again, too, it's like, I'm sure theaters aren't going to like turn down the opportunity for people to like walk out in the middle of the movie to go get like more snacks or something, you know?
Right. Yeah. Well, it's because he left the building, but anyway, whatever. It's fine. But it's just funny how he tries to use his boyish charm, and she's like, no.
Been funny if they would have like showed him like sneaking past her or something.
Nope, he's trying to be law abiding.
Well, he bought a ticket already. It's not like.
Yeah, but he didn't bring it out with him apparently.
So yeah, it's the text Barbara, and Barbara comes out. I love she like, you want to film me? And he's like, see, years ago, Bruce and I busted this guy, and... but then they leave in the middle of it. So basically, it could have been any story from like the Golden Age. See, me and Bruce busted this guy.
Yeah, it could have been any story from any age.
Pretty much anything from his first appearance to like the early 80s. Yeah. Oh,
so then.
Oh, I was gonna. Sorry, not to interrupt. That Lilith and I covered one not too long ago. It's like when Hugo Strange returned in in the 70s. Like he was another one. He had showed up in the 40s, and then he didn't see him again until like the 70s was when he first showed up, and he like locks Bruce in like this hospital. I don't know if you read this one, but it's like Dick has to come rescue him. It's like, it's not like the days anymore where Bruce is bad god and can just do everything himself. Yeah, Dick has to come rescue him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was interesting because I'm like, really? They wouldn't do that any these days.
No, of course not. Bruce has to be an island. But then the last page is good. They're all hanging out, and there are so many little Easter eggs on the.
Yeah, Cass is eating pancakes.
Yep, and she has a Nightwing shirt on, and Batman slippers, and then there's Robin slippers, and then there's that box there that says Dick's box. And the Superman pillow. And their TV says Damien was here.
So yeah, they seem like they're watching Dracula because you can kind of see it on TV. And then Steph's like, Dracula is basically Batman. Get it? Because so yeah, but Jason's just standing there all broody.
And he's like, this is what we're doing. It's like, yeah, Jason, sometimes we're just going to chill.
Exactly.
So then apparently Jason chills with them. I thought it was a great ending. My only sadness was Tim wasn't there.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought that was kind of weird.
Or Damien, but no one cares about Damien.
Well, I thought maybe you could more justify Damien not being there by being like, it's late at night. He has to be in bed because he's the youngest.
Well, no, you know how you justify it. He's like the only one who took Bruce's side in the Gotham War, so basically Bruce and Damien are living together right now. Yeah.
Right. But
but where's Tim? I know. Where's Tim?
Yeah, that seemed weird. Oh, whatever.
I know. All right. So anything else on any of these?
That's everything.
It was another good month.
It was.
All right. So next episode, kids, we're gonna be covering again another classic review. Nightwing 56 through 58. We're gonna get back to that Shrike stuff. Which remember we did that like not last month, the month before, because last month we did the DC versus vampires.
We had to take Halloween break.
That's right. Seriously, we had to sit down, eat our candy, and take a break.
That's right. All right, you play us out. I'll be right back.
Okay. So yeah, kids. So we're going to cover Nightwing 56 through 58 next episode, and then then we'll just be down to our 2 December episodes. Which again, the first one in December will be the new issues: Nightwing, Titans, World's Finest, Teen Titans, and of course, we'll talk whatever Beast War we get between now and then, and the last week of the year, like I told Kristen, I was looking for something more upbeat and hopeful. So we're going to cover Legends of the DC Universe number 6 and DC Comics Presents 31 and 58. Those all have one thing in common. It has Dick Grayson and Robin teaming up with Superman. So as if the DC Comics Presents didn't give it away. So, all right. So there's your homework, kids, for the rest of the year. And then we'll be back in 2024, of course. We're going to keep the pattern going. A new issues review once a month, and then a classic review every month. So stay tuned for that. So send us your thoughts on all of it. You can send your thoughts on these new issues we covered tonight. Email us, CapesandLunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And again, this video goes up on YouTube. If anyone wants to comment on YouTube, you can do that. But again, we like the voicemails and the emails, so and you can go into more detail. All right. So, and you can find all things Capes and Lunatics, episodes, social media, merchandise, link to our Patreon. Please subscribe to our Patreon. Help keep all of this going, this show and the many other Marvel and DC and other shows we do. So you can find all of that. And again, buy merchandise. It is Christmas. It is the holiday season. So coming up here. So find everything at tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network. That's tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network. All right. And speaking of buying things, all fans of the show should pick up on Amazon Dick Grayson, Boy Wonder. Okay, Kristen's on sitting here. Yes, this is a very good book. Kristen put this together with a bunch of writers, and there's actually some people who've actually written for the Nightwing comic in here. So no matter how much you think you know about Dick Grayson, if you have not read this book, you don't know the whole story. So yeah, go on Amazon, pick up Dick Grayson, Boy Wonder. And again, like I always tease her, it helps support an educator, Miss Kristen herself. So yes, put some money in her pocket for the holidays. All right. Guess I can play the show. All right, kids. Thank you for joining us. Like I said, next episode, we'll get your, for this month, you'll get the Nightwing 56 through 58 review. We'll get back to that Shrike stuff we started 2 months ago. And then next month, you'll get all the new issues, including Beast World coverage. And then the Legends of DC Universe 6. And there she is.
I'm back, sorry.
That's all right. I didn't know if I should wait or not, so just told everyone.
Whatever you decided would have been fine.
Yeah, I told everyone just what's coming up for the rest of the year, and
I know, my gosh, the year's so close to over. It's crazy.
I know. I said send money and buy some books. All right, kids, come back next time, you mateys. Join us same wing time.
Same wing channel.
Nightwing News. Remember, don't fall for your exes.